Hey dairy champions, welcome to the Bovine Podcast. And if you think genomic selection is precise, wait until you hear how to hack World Dairy Expo 2025. We're tearing open the playbook on Madison's ultimate dairy showdown, where 650 plus exhibitors, 1,600 elite cattle, and global innovators collide. This isn't just another farm show. It's your operation's secret weapon for 2026 profits. We'll break down the colored shaving strategy, from timing breed shows like a lactation cycle to extracting ROI from every trade show aisle. You'll get the inside track on international networking hacks, weatherproof packing, spoiler, leave the barn boots at home, and why Thursday's happy hour at the Tanbark could net you more than free cheese curds. Stick around. We're serving up more actionable insights than a robotic milker's data dashboard.
All right, let's get into it. We're talking about the big one, World Dairy Expo 2025 in Madison.
Yeah, this isn't just any farm show, is it? It's like the global hub for everything dairy for a week.
Exactly. Think of it as, the place where you can really get a leg up, find that competitive edge for your operation. It's huge.
It really is. But you can't just show up blind, right?
Oh, definitely not.
It's like managing your herd without any records. You see a lot, but maybe miss the crucial stuff.
That's a good analogy. So today, we're basically going to be your guide, your insider's playbook for WDE 2025.
Right. We want to give you, the folks who really know dairy, the essential info to make the most of your time and, let's be honest, your money when you head to Madison.
Okay, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. First things first, the dates.
Okay, mark these down. The main event, World Dairy Expo 2025, runs Tuesday, September 30th through Friday, October 3rd.
But wait, there's more, right? The pre-show stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Things actually start kicking off earlier on Saturday, September 27th. That's when you've got the youth competition, some early breed shows starting up. So it can be a full week if you're really keen.
Good to know. Now, tickets. Everyone wants to save a bit, right? How does that work?
It pays to plan ahead for sure. If you buy your daily admission tickets before September 29th, they're $15 a day.
And if you wait?
Then it jumps to $20 at the gate. So a little saving there. And if you're going for multiple days, which, let's face it, you probably should.
Yeah, there's a lot to see.
The season pass is the way to go. It's $40 if you buy it beforehand, $50 on site.
And what about kids? Bring in the family.
Good news there. Kids under 12 getting completely free, which is great. Get the next generation fired up about dairy.
Nice. And getting the tickets themselves. Easy enough.
Oh, yeah. Super easy. They do digital tickets online. You can print them out, show them on your phone, or even share them digitally with your farm team if you're splitting up the days.
That's handy. Okay, travel. How do folks get to Madison?
Closest airport is Dane County Regional, MSN. Super convenient, like 20 minutes away from the Alliant Energy Center.
Okay. Any other options if flights there are tricky?
Sure. Milwaukee's Mitchell International, MKE, that's about maybe an hour and a half drive.
Right.
And then you've got the Chicago options, O'Hare, ORD, and Midway, MDW. They're a bit further, like 3.5 hours, but sometimes you find better deals flying into those bigger hubs.
So manageable drives. Got it. Now the big one, hotels. I hear it gets crazy.
Crazy is maybe an understatement. You've got over 55,000 people descending on Madison. Hotels near the expo, they book up fast.
So rule number 1 is book early.
Absolutely. Like really early. Don't wait on this one. It's almost like a competitive sport finding a good room close by.
Okay, give us a breakdown. Where should people look? Best convenience.
Gold standard is the Clarion Suites. It's
Right.
actually connected right to the exhibition hall. You can't beat that.
Wow. But I bet that goes instantly.
Oh yeah. You gotta be on the ball for that one. Other really good options, basically walking distance, are the Home 2 Suites, the Sheraton, Holiday Inn Express, still super close.
What if you want something downtown? Maybe see a bit of Madison.
Yeah, if you want that, look at places like the Madison Concourse, Hilton Madison, the DoubleTree. Nice hotels, easy drive to the expo, plus you get the downtown restaurants and stuff.
Makes sense. And for folks watching the budget, dairy margins being what they are.
Right. There are definitely more budget-friendly spots just a mile or two out. Think Super 8, America's Best Value Inn, Baymont Inn. You save on the room, maybe put that towards something cool at the trade show.
Good point. And what about bringing cattle or a big crew?
There's on-site camping at Willow Island. It's actually a really good economical option. They have hookups, facilities. Great if you've got staff staying or you're exhibiting cattle. Keeps everyone close.
Okay, logistics covered. Now, strategy. How do you tackle the week itself? Because just wandering around, probably not the best plan.
No, definitely not. You got to think about it like managing different lactation groups, right? Different days have different focuses, different opportunities.
I like that. So those early days, the pre-expo weekend, was the focus there.
It's really about the future, the next generation. Saturday, September 27th, you've got the youth fitting contest, youth showmanship. Great stuff to see if you're involved with young people in dairy. And admission is free those days.
Free is good. What about Sunday?
Sunday keeps that youth focus going. National Dorage and Intercollegiate Dairy Cattle Judging, plus the International Junior Holstein Show and the Guernsey Heifers. Lots of top young animals and skilled kids.
And Monday, before the main event really starts.
Monday sees more early breed shows, but also, critically, the Career Connections event.
Ah, okay. So good for hiring. Or finding a job.
Exactly. If you're looking for interns, new employees, or if you are that person looking for the next step in your dairy career, Monday is a key day for that networking.
Gotcha. Then Tuesday, September 30th, it's officially on.
Yep. Trade show doors swing open at 9 a.m., run till 5 p.m. Massive.
And in the show ring.
Tuesday's got Ayrshire cows and groups, Jersey cows and groups, and the brown Swiss heifers. Plus, the educational stuff kicks off.
Like what?
You've got Knowledge Nook sessions. Those are quick focus talks. Virtual farm tours start, and Expo on Español, the Spanish language sessions.
And networking. End of the day.
Oh, yeah. Tuesday has the attendee appreciation event, usually 3 to 5 p.m. And then the famous happy hour at the Tanbark, 4 to 6. Great places to connect. And for Jersey folks, the top of the World Jersey sale is Tuesday night.
Okay, moving on to Wednesday, October 1st.
Trade show's humming along. In the ring, it's milking shorthorn heifers, brown Swiss cows and groups, and red and white heifers.
And educationally.
The Dairy Forage Seminars start on Wednesday. Super important for anyone focused on feed quality at costs.
Right. Feed's always a big one. Evening events.
Wednesday night, you've got the world premiere Brown Swiss sale and also the big recognition awards reception and banquet.
Thursday, October 2nd. Sounds like a big day.
Often is. Peak networking time for many. Trade shows still buzzing.
Breed shows.
Milking shorthorn cows in groups, red and white cows in groups, and then a really big one, the International Holstein Heifers.
And networking gets serious.
Yeah, there's the International Reception, which is a bit more exclusive, focused on global connections. And then Thursday evening, huge events. The World Classic 25 Holstein sale and the crowning of the Supreme Champion Heifer.
Wow, okay. And then Friday, the final day, October 3rd.
Things wrap up a bit earlier. Trade show runs 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. The main event in the Coliseum is the International Holstein Cows and Groups.
And the grand finale.
The Parade of Champions, all the breed winners, the Supreme Champs, take a final lap. It's a pretty impressive sight to end the week.
So lots happening each day. Any tips on how a farm team should approach this?
Yeah, definitely think about dividing and conquering. Like maybe the person focused on finances hits the trade show hard Tuesday, Wednesday.
While the herd manager focuses on genetics Thursday, Friday.
Exactly. Or someone focused on employee development attends Career Connections on Monday. Match the day's focus to your team members' responsibilities. It just makes sense.
Right. Okay, let's dive into that trade show. 650 companies. That's intimidating.
It can be. You absolutely need a strategy. First step, before you even get there, hit the World Dairy Expo website. They have an interactive exhibitor directory.
So you can search.
Yeah, search by company name, product category, whatever solutions you're looking for. You should really make a list, maybe like 15 or 20 must-see companies that solve your immediate problems.
And then maybe a nice-to-see list.
Exactly. Another 10 or 15 to just explore, see what's new, what might be coming down the pipeline. Keeps you ahead of the curve.
And speaking of new stuff, Innovation Unveiled. Tell me about that.
That's a specific area dedicated to showcasing brand new products and research, things launched since the last expo. It's like your first look at the next big thing in dairy tech.
Kind of like getting early genomic data, seeing what's coming.
Yeah, good comparison. And often those innovations get discussed in more detail in the Knowledge Note sessions, too.
Smart. Should folks only be looking at equipment, though?
Oh, definitely not. The trade show covers everything. Financial services, sustainability advisors, labor and workforce development companies, export groups.
So think holistically about the farm business.
Absolutely. It's not just about the milking parlor anymore. It's the whole system.
Okay, so you're at a booth. You found someone interesting. What kinds of questions should you ask beyond how much does it cost?
Good question. Go deeper. Ask things like, what's a realistic implementation timeline? Or can you connect me with another farmer using this?
Or maybe, how does this specifically address my challenge with X, Y, or Z?
Exactly. And a great one is, what do your most successful customers do differently? You learn a lot from that. Talk to the technical specialists, not just the sales reps. Get the real scoop.
Smart. Okay, let's shift gears to the heart of the expo. For many, the cattle show, the Coliseum.
The colored shavings. Yeah, it's iconic. That's where breed history is often made. And they've got that new 2-breed rotation for 2025. Should make watching smoother. Over 1,600 head of elite cattle. It's impressive.
We talked about the daily schedule, but watching the show, it's more than just pretty cows, right?
Yeah.
Especially for commercial producers.
Absolutely. The visual appraisal is one thing, but the real value often lies in the data behind the animals and the conversations around them.
So where do you find that?
Get into the New Holland pavilions, the cattle tent, get up close. Use the WDE mobile app. It's essential for finding specific animals, locating exhibitors.
And then talk to people.
Yes. Yeah. Talk to the exhibitors. Ask about the things that matter on a commercial dairy. Component percentages, feed efficiency data, daughter fertility, calving ease. Connect that showring style to real-world performance.
Makes sense. Bridging that gap. And what about buying genetics?
Big opportunity there, too. You've got 3 major elite sales. The top of the World Jersey sale on Tuesday, the World Premier Brown Swiss sale on Wednesday, and the World Classic 25 Holstein sale on Thursday.
So direct access to some top-tier genetics.
Yeah, kind of like getting early access to the highest genomic young sires. It's a chance to acquire genetics that can really move your herd forward.
Okay, Expo isn't just about cows and tech. It's also about learning. Let's talk educational ROI.
Right, because you want knowledge you can actually take home and use. WDE's educational program is really geared towards that practical, implementable stuff.
You mentioned the Knowledge Nooks sessions. Tell me more.
They're great. Quick 45-minute talks, usually held right in the exhibition hall atrium. They focus specifically on recent innovations, often tying back to those innovation unveiled products. Easy to fit into your schedule.
And the virtual farm tours.
Yeah.
Always popular, right?
Hugely popular. They showcase really well-managed, interesting dairy operations each day. You get a video tour, then a live Q&A with the farm managers or owners.
So like getting real-world case studies.
Exactly. You hear about their successes, their challenges, how they adapted. It's like benchmarking your own place against some of the best.
What about feed? You mentioned forage seminars.
Yes, the dairy forage seminars. These happen on their own stage, focused entirely on, improving forage quality, cutting down shrink, boosting nutrient density. They often share data showing actual cost savings. It's like fine-tuning your TMR for better results.
Crucial stuff. Anything else education-wise?
Definitely need to mention Expo en Español again. Dedicated sessions in Spanish covering important topics for Latino dairy professionals. It's a really valuable part of the program.
So a tip for navigating all this learning.
Identify maybe 2 or 3 specific challenges you're facing back home before you go. Then use the WDE mobile app seriously. Download the app to find and schedule the sessions that directly tackle those issues. Be strategic about your learning.
Makes sense. All right, networking. This is a huge part of WDE, maybe sometimes overlooked.
It shouldn't be. The sheer concentration of people there, industry leaders, researchers, top producers from all over the world, it's unparalleled.
So how do you tap into that effectively, beyond just collecting business cards?
WDE sets up specific opportunities. Those attendee appreciation events Tuesday through Thursday afternoon are great. Relaxed, free refreshments, easy to strike up conversations.
And the Tanbark happy hour.
Legendary. Same days, 4 to 6 p.m. Always a diverse crowd, very social, good place to meet folks.
Any others?
For global connections, the international reception on Thursday is key, though it's geared towards international guests and commercial exhibitors. And don't forget career connections on Monday for talent scouting or job hunting.
Okay, so you're at these events. How do you make the conversation count?
Don't just do small talk. Think beforehand. Have a couple of thoughtful questions ready about industry trends, challenges you're seeing, maybe something specific you learned in a seminar.
And share your own perspective, too.
Yes. Offer your own insights. Position yourself as someone knowledgeable, someone worth connecting with. It's a two-way street.
And then the crucial step, Follow-up.
Absolutely critical, like consistent heat detection, right? You got to follow through, make notes on business cards right after you talk to someone. Then, within a week or two, send a personalized follow-up email referencing your conversation. That's how you solidify the connection.
Good advice. Let's talk about the world part of World Dairy Expo, the international aspect.
Yeah, it's huge. Attendees come from nearly 100 different countries. It really gives the event a global feel.
So for us domestic folks, what's the benefit of that?
It's a fantastic chance to get fresh perspectives, hear how farmers in, say, Europe or South America are dealing with challenges similar to ours, maybe feed costs, labor, environmental regs. You can pick up some really innovative ideas.
And for the international visitors coming to Madison?
WDE really rolls out the welcome mat. They offer help with visa invitation letters. Make sure to request those early. There's a dedicated international registration desk, a special international lounge for relaxing and networking.
Do they offer language help?
Yep. Interpreters are usually available for several languages: Chinese, French, German, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, others. And they organize tours to local dairy farms, which is a great experience.
Anything new international folks should know for 2025?
There is an important note, especially for Canadians staying over 30 days. There might be new U.S. registration requirements, like needing an I-94 form or doing an online registration. Best to check the official U.S. Customs and Border Protection website for the latest before traveling.
Good heads up. And biosecurity, always important with international travel and livestock.
Extremely important. Anyone coming from abroad who has had contact with livestock needs to follow the APHIS guidelines strictly. Clean and disinfect footwear and clothing. Declare livestock contact. It's like basic on-farm disease prevention, but on an international scale. Protects everyone.
Makes sense. Okay, you're in Madison for a week, maybe. Should people get off the expo grounds, see the city?
Oh, absolutely. Madison's a great city. Don't just stay holed up at the Alliant Energy Center the whole time.
What's good to check out? Food scene?
Yeah, Madison has a really good food scene. Everything from classic Wisconsin supper clubs, got to try one, to really nice farm-to-table places. Grab the Destination Madison visitor guide they usually hand out at Expo. Lots of tips in there.
What about sites?
The UW-Madison campus is beautiful, right on the lake. The state capitol building is impressive and usually offers tours. State Street is the main pedestrian mall with shops and restaurants, and the city's right between two lakes, Mendota and Monona, so it's pretty scenic.
Any quick side trips if people have an extra day?
Sure. You could pop down to New Glarus, famous for its brewery and Swiss heritage, or visit the National Historic Cheesemaking Center in Monroe. Even Milwaukee isn't too far for a day trip. Adds a bit of variety, like rotational grazing for your brain.
Nice one. Okay, let's bring it all together. The bottom line for World Dairy Expo 2025.
The bottom line is, it's a serious investment of time and money, but the potential return on that investment is massive, if you plan strategically.
So recap those key actions for maximizing ROI.
Okay, number 1, book early. Hotels, tickets. Try to get that sorted by, say, July 2025 at the latest.
Number 2.
Plan strategically. Use the website, use the mobile app, map out who you need to see, what you need to learn. Don't just wing it.
3.
Divide and conquer. If you have a team, assign different people to focus on different areas: trade shows, specific breed shows, education.
4.
Set specific objectives. What are the 3 to 5 concrete things you want to walk away with? A new piece of tech identified, a solution to a forage problem, key genetic connections.
And finally, number 5.
Follow through. Implement the ideas you learn. Nurture the connections you make. The value doesn't end when you leave Madison.
It really is about gaining that competitive advantage, isn't it? Finding ways to improve components, efficiency, genetics, labor. WDE touches all of that.
Absolutely. In today's dairy economy, you need every edge you can get. WDE is where you find a lot of them in one place.
So the big question we asked earlier, will we see you on the colored shavings this fall?
Hope so.
Okay, just a super quick run through of the absolute key takeaways again. Planned early July booking deadline is a good target. Prioritize your time, know which shows, tech areas like Innovation Unveiled, or educational tracks like virtual farm tours matter most to you.
Network smarter. Use those specific events like attendee appreciation, happy hour, career connections, international reception. Use the tech tools. That WDE mobile app is your best friend.
And prepare for variables. Pack layers for Wisconsin weather, could be anything. And remember those biosecurity points.
Right. So to sum it all up, WDE 2025, Sept 30th to October 3rd, Madison. It's the global dairy gathering. Huge trade show, elite cattle, practical education.
Strategic planning is non-negotiable. Book early, use the app, have goals.
Key things to check out. Innovation unveiled for new tech. Dairy Forage Seminars for feed insights. Parade of champions for the grand finale.
Plus, great support for international guests and tons of chances for ROI-driven networking. If you're serious about dairy, you kind of got to be there, right?
Pretty much sums it up. It's a must-attend.
Well, thanks for diving deep into the World Dairy Expo 2025 plan with us today. We really hope you start putting these steps into action now.
Yeah, start thinking about it. What specific tech are you hunting for? Which bloodlines are you interested in? Who do you need to connect with?
And for ongoing insights, more discussions about WDE and everything else happening in the dairy world, definitely check out the Bullvine website. That's www.thebullvine.com.
Lots of good stuff there. We're already looking forward to Madison this fall. It should be an exciting week.
So there you have it, your 2025 Expo game plan, sharper than a fresh hoof trim. Remember, book tickets and hotels early and save money and headaches. Willow Island camping beats downtown hotel rates, and that Holstein heifer sale Thursday night? That's your genetic jackpot. 3 key takeaways. Book lodging by July. Download the WDE app like it's your new herd management software. And pack layers. Madison weather's more unpredictable than a fresh heifer in the parlor. If you found this utterly essential, share it with your dairy team and subscribe. For the full article with cattle show schedules and international visa tips, hoof it over to thebullvine.com. Until next time, keep chasing that 40,000-pound dream.